There are places on our planet that defy simple description. They are so vast, so ancient that they silence the human voice and fill the soul with awe. The Grand Canyon is one such place. It is not merely a feature of the landscape, it is a storybook of Earth's history written in layers of rock and time. To stand at its edge is to feel a profound connection to the immense forces that have shaped our world. The air itself seems to hum with an ancient energy, a song of wind and water and stone that has been playing for millions of years. It invites you to pause, to look deeper, and to contemplate your own small place within this magnificent tapestry of existence. Imagine a chasm so wide you can barely see the other side. Imagine cliffs that plunge a mile down into the earth, their faces painted in shades of red, orange, and gold. Come with me then on a brief journey to this extraordinary wonder. In just a few moments, we can begin to understand why the Grand Canyon is not just a great canyon, but a profound symbol of the enduring power and breathtaking beauty of our natural world. The story of the Grand Canyon is, above all, the story of a river, the Colorado River. For millions of years, this powerful waterway has been on a relentless mission: sand, silt, rock. It uses these abrasive particles like liquid sandpaper. Slowly, patiently, it has sliced its way down through the Colorado Plateau. This process, erosion, is the artist behind this masterpiece. Not sudden destruction, but millennia, one grain of sand at a time. It is a powerful reminder that the most profound changes often happen through small, persistent actions over immense spans of time. While the river cut downwards, other forces shaped the canyon's width and character. Rock layers were pushed upward in a slow geological uplift. The rising plateau steepened the river's gradient, increasing its cutting power. Each exposed rock layer tells a chapter of Earth's history. At the bottom, Vishnu schist, nearly 2 billion years old. Above, sandstone, shale, limestone. To look at these layers is to look back in time. Ancient oceans, shifting sands, a geological library, pages open. The canyon is a vertical timeline of our planet's deep and fascinating past. To stand at a viewpoint like Mather Point or Yavapai Point is to be confronted with the sheer, overwhelming scale of the Grand Canyon. It is a place that makes you feel incredibly small. The canyon stretches for 277 miles, a distance that would take many hours to drive. Its width varies, but in some places, it is up to 18 miles from rim to rim. Looking across this immense void, the opposite side appears as a distant hazy line, its features softened by the vast expanse of atmosphere between you and it. The depth is just as staggering, plunging more than a mile down to the river below. The colors are what truly bring this landscape to life. They are not static, but are in a constant state of flux, changing with the angle of the sun and the mood of the sky. In the crisp light of morning, the canyon walls glow with brilliant shades of orange. But it is during sunrise and sunset that the canyon performs its most spectacular show. The light turns to liquid gold, painting the rock faces in hues so vibrant they seem almost unreal. The canyon is filled with colossal rock formations like the Isis Temple, the Shiva Temple, Wotan's throne. They are the silent giants of this stone kingdom. One might look at the Grand Canyon's steep rocky terrain and assume it is a barren wasteland, devoid of life, but that could not be further from the truth. The canyon is a vertical ecosystem, hosting a surprising diversity of plant life that has adapted to its harsh conditions. Along the cooler forested north rim, you will find towering ponderosa pines, elegant quaking aspens, hardy fir trees. They create a lush green fringe along the canyon's edge, a stark and beautiful contrast to the arid rock below. As you descend into the canyon, the environment changes dramatically. The temperature rises and the air becomes drier. Here, the plant life shifts to species more suited to a desert climate. Hardy pinyon pines, Utah junipers. These woodlands provide crucial food and shelter for many of the canyon's animal inhabitants. Sagebrush, blackbrush. Each plant has found its niche, its own special place where it can thrive. Closer to the canyon floor, in the hottest and driest parts of this environment, the plant community becomes even more specialized. This is the realm of the cactus and the agave, prickly pear cactus, claret cup cactus. Down by the river, a different world appears. This is the riparian zone, a ribbon of green that follows the water's edge. Majestic cottonwood trees. Their leaves provide vital shade, creating a cooler, more humid microclimate. It is the lifeblood of the inner canyon, a testament to the power of water to create life even in the harshest of deserts. The Grand Canyon is not just a geological spectacle. It is a sanctuary for a remarkable array of animals. each uniquely adapted to its specific environment within this vast landscape. High on the forested rims, you might spot mule deer browsing among the pines, ears twitching. The elusive mountain lion prowls these forests, silent and powerful. Tassel-eared Abert squirrel on the south rim, Kaibab squirrel with its white tail, found only on the Kaibab Plateau of the north rim. As we move down the canyon walls, the animal life changes with the habitat. Rocky cliffs, home to desert bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep navigating the steepest, most treacherous terrain. Close-up, cloven hooves gripping narrow ledges. They are the masters of the vertical world. The skies above are ruled by birds of prey. Red-tailed hawk riding thermals. Peregrine falcon scanning from the cliffs. California condor, the canyon's awe-inspiring giant. Condor wingspan, nearly 10 feet. Conservation and reintroduction efforts. Condor with numbered wing tag. Down in the inner canyon near the Colorado River, a different community thrives. Collared lizard basking on sun-warmed rocks, rattlesnake seeking shade. Native fish adapted to the river's silt-laden waters. At dusk, bats emerge from cavernous roosts to feed. Erratic flights at twilight. The canyon from rim to river is alive with a complex and fascinating web of creatures. Long before the first explorers gazed upon its majesty, the Grand Canyon was a home. For thousands of years, this place has been inhabited by people who understood its rhythms and respected its power. The earliest evidence of human presence dates back nearly 12,000 years. Paleo-Indian hunters left traces here. Small, split-twig figurines were found in remote caves. Delicate animal figures crafted from willow twigs. These fragile objects offer a mysterious, tantalizing glimpse into spiritual lives long ago. Around 4,000 years ago, a new culture emerged, the ancestral Puebloans. They were farmers and builders, maize, beans, squash, farming on the canyon floor. Homes evolved from simple pit houses to complex multi-room pueblos built from quarried stone and mud mortar. These structures were often tucked into south-facing alcoves in the cliffs, providing shelter from the elements. One of the most remarkable of these sites is the Tusayan Pueblo, near Desert View on the south rim. Here, visitors can walk among the remnants of a small village occupied around the year 1185. Artists who created beautiful pottery decorated with intricate black-on-white designs. Today the canyon remains sacred to many tribes. The Havasupai people continue to live deep within the canyon, in a side canyon famous for stunning blue-green waterfalls. Their continued presence is a living link to the canyon's long human history. Each year, millions of people from every corner of the globe are drawn to the Grand Canyon. They come for a multitude of reasons, but all are united by a desire to witness this natural wonder with their own eyes. For many, it is a modern-day pilgrimage, a journey to a place that represents the raw power and beauty of the American West. The simple act of standing on the rim and gazing into the vastness is, for most, the primary experience. It is a moment of reflection, of perspective, and of pure, unadulterated awe. The canyon has a way of silencing the noise of our daily lives and focusing our attention on something immense and timeless. The allure for adventurers is undeniable. The canyon offers some of the most challenging and rewarding hiking trails in the world. Trails like the Bright Angel and the South Kaibab descend steeply from the rim to the river. For those seeking the ultimate adventure, a multi-day rafting trip down the Colorado River offers a unique perspective from the very bottom of the canyon. Artists and photographers also flock to the canyon, drawn by its ever-changing light and dramatic forms. The interplay of light and shadow. In our increasingly urbanized world, places like the Grand Canyon offer a vital link to the natural world. It is a place to breathe fresh air, to see a sky filled with stars. It is a place for families to create lasting memories. This deep human need to connect with wild and beautiful places is perhaps the most powerful force that draws millions of pilgrims to the edge of this great abyss year after year. The Grand Canyon is more than just a national park. It is a global treasure. It is a symbol of the enduring power of nature. It is a reminder of the deep history of our planet. Its layered walls hold the story of nearly 2 billion years, a timeline that puts our own existence into a humbling perspective. As we stand on its rim, we are not just looking at a beautiful view, we are looking at a legacy. It is a legacy of geological forces. It is a legacy of persistent life. It is a legacy of a long human presence. This magnificent chasm has been entrusted to our care. It is our solemn duty to ensure it remains for future generations. The threats to this wonder are real. Air pollution from distant cities can obscure the famous views. The damming of the Colorado River has fundamentally changed the canyon's ecosystem. The demand for water in the arid west puts constant pressure on the river that is the canyon's lifeblood. Protecting the Grand Canyon means addressing larger environmental challenges beyond its boundaries. It requires a collective commitment to cleaner air. Our promise to the future is to be good stewards of this sacred place. A promise to teach our children about its wonders. So when you look into the great abyss, let it fill you with more than just awe. This is our most important promise.